Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and welcome back to Sevtech Ages. Here we are over by the knapsack shack, waiting for the sun to go down so I can take a nap. Yeah, three. Like, I want to start recording. I don't want to wait for the sun to go down. There we go. Whoop! Super fast. Love it. So I've been doing a little bit of work off camera, and I have discovered something. I've discovered something very strange. So for some reason on top of these devices, it's good. Would you just break? Thank you very much. You break too. Because I want to show everybody everything that's going on here. No, not that button. F7. So this spot right here, and this spot, and this spot, and this spot. I don't know what is the deal with this thing, but for some reason this machine actually has a spot where bad guys can spawn. That didn't seem fair at all. So I went ahead and threw a torch here. These redstone torches, they only lit up. Like, see how that was a 4x4 area that needed light? One redstone torch lit up one spot. So I'd need a redstone torch on every single piece of every scaffolding spot. So I just got torches everywhere for now. I have no idea if that's where that creeper came from that we saw over there in an episode or two ago. I would think that would make it where mobs couldn't spawn on top of this. But, you know what? It's all good. We'll do that for now. Now, I'm going to not have any viewer comments in this episode because last batch of videos, I only put out 2 videos. And that was kind of rough. I don't know what the deal was, but when I rendered out my videos, all videos for the whole week, they only rendered out like 50% of the video. It was really, really strange. I don't know if something happened with my computer. I don't know if it was something with me doing video editing. But anyway, so what ended up happening was the videos went out in a very weird time of the week. It was only 2 videos to begin with. And as of recording this video, one of the videos just came out this morning. So really hasn't had time to get a whole lot of viewer comments going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the viewer comments for the next 2 episodes. So we're just going to kind of run through this episode. So I'm not going to try and do a whole bunch of like big deals. I've got one big project I want to do today, and I've got a bunch of little stuff that I want to accomplish as well. We're not really going to work on... Hit the right button, piggy. We're not really going to work on trying to get these advancements yet. Or this one, I feel like we need to do a little bit of infrastructure, a little bit more prepping so we can make sure once we move forward this is going to work. And it will kind of tie into last episode as well. So what I've been doing is I got my atlas and I started looking around to figure out where were the different deposits that I had marked. I think it's hematite is the one you have to find for iron. And we're starting to run out of iron. And we're going to need it for steel. And everywhere I looked, for some reason, I didn't find any hematite. There was not a lot of hematite to be found. So I got my little ore prospector. And I just started running all over the place looking for hematite deposits. I found 1 or 2. And then when I got to where they were, I realized I needed to erase them from the map. Because, you know what I need to do? Make you guys go away. You're ugly. Not that you're ugly, but you're a distraction. That's what it is. But yeah, I was looking all over for hematite, was having a hard time finding it, and the stuff that I had marked on the map, it was already like exhausted. I had already gotten all the hematite out of it. For some reason, I don't see what were those fishes? Those nasty evil fishes that want to bite your feet. I'm not seeing them anywhere. What is this? Oh yeah, throw a rock. What is this? Oh, that's an egg. Okay. Whoop. Can we make it skip? Nope, it didn't even splash. But I found these deposits over here. Hematite. And so I dug down. I figured out, like, I forget which corner it was. So I just started in one corner. And I dug down, and I couldn't find any hematite for some reason. So I dug down in this other corner, and using my little prospector, I would dig down 2 blocks, prospect that way, and prospect that way. And strangely enough, let's you can see it down there. Okay, there's that. But when I got to this level, I prospected and it told me there was hematite. I'm like, what? So I kept digging and I kept digging and I kept digging and I kept digging. And it kept telling me, no, trust me, Piggy, there's hematite this way. You just have to go this way. Well, there is. I managed to find a whole nother deposit of hematite down here, which is just amazing and awesome. So let's see here. Was it multiply? We got the multiply button. And get a whole bunch of hematite. How much do we get? A stack? About a stack and a half. Ooh, there's a much bigger, let's see here. 64 and 24, that's 88. Does that mean that 88 is the most I can excavate at one time? Let's get that out of there. And then we got plenty of stuff left on our pickaxe. So let's break this. I think that was more. It's strangely enough, it didn't come back to here. How much did you... Nope. Okay, so maybe what it is depending on the block you break, it's so many in each direction away from that block is how much it's going to give you. Oh my gosh, look how much stuff is down here. Oh, and I broke the pickaxe. Way to go, Piggy. Oh man, but okay, good. So I've got two iron ore deposits that we're going to, I'll come back and get the rest of these off camera because that'll be boring for you to watch. I just figured it'd be cool to kind of experiment with the iron ore deposits. I so want to double tap forward and run underwater. I didn't think that I would like it that much, but the whole swim mechanic that's in 1.13 Minecraft, like it's funny, whenever I play with Dagcraft and Zloy, we complain that the auto jump is missing from Sevtech and Vanilla. And then when I get over here, I complain that the swimming from Vanilla is missing in Sevtech. So maybe there's just no making Piggy happy. Maybe that's what it is. There we go. I was like, I need to find an easy way to just jump over here. Okay, good. So we've got ourselves some iron, which is just awesome. But I don't want to use this iron yet, because that's what we're going to work on today. Now, I need to see if I have another sharpening kit. Iron polishing kit. No, I need a sharpening kit. Let's see here. Sharpening, and then we'll click that to filter. And let's see, is it in here? It's not there. There it is. The ingot and the sharpening kit are so similar. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I know that there's not a whole lot of shapes you can come up with there that... Nope. There. I know there's not a whole lot of shapes you could come up with that make it with a very distinct. So, I'll be fair in that respect. Well, let's see here. I think it was... Let's just do 4. I'm going to go ahead and do 4 ingots. I can't remember how much iron. I think it needed 2 ingots to make 1 sharpening kit. I want to make 2... What is that? Paper sharpening kit. It's like a paper airplane. I didn't know that you could... that paper would wear out. That is really weird. Come on, you take forever to melt. We got episode to burn. Well, actually, we got episode to make. Okay, so while that's going, this is what I want to build. I want to build a crusher. Because if we're finding all this iron ore, it would be nice to double the output of the iron ore. So, like if I'm finding, 200 iron ore in a vein, we could come over here and double it into 400, which would be really, really awesome. Where'd it go? Molten iron, molten redstone. There we go. Those colors are so similar. That's what it is. Wait a minute. Is that the sharpening kit? Iron sharpening. Okay. Whew. I thought I put the ingot in there for a second. How much more? 2. Okay, so it does take 2. So I'll do this. I'm going to go and repair this. I don't know how much we're going to find over here, but let's just run over here real quick. So as I was looking around for more hematite deposits, I found 1 more deposit. And it was really, really cool. Where in the world? There it is. I was going to say, I marked it with some oak planks that I happen to have with me. Oh, we got the remnants of this mess out here. Now, I'm going to leave this for now because if we ever need more oil and we run out of that oil deposit over there, I'll be able to come back. Or I'll be able to relocate and get more oil, which will be awesome. So let's see. Squat. So we got lapis. Yes, we do. So let's get somewhere safe. Multiply a button. Multiply that lapis, please. Wow. We broke it in one go? Yikes, but look at all the... Wait, didn't it make a break sound? I thought it did. Let's do this. Oh, wow. Come on, you. Come with us, please. Is that it? So I want to get kind of adventurous here for... No, I don't. I don't want to get adventurous. I don't want to be adventurous, I said. When there's creepers involved, we're just going to leave. Okay, good. Wow. How much? 595 pieces of lapis. So we could increase our fortune for this pickaxe. Can we get fortune on a hatchet? And if you can, what in the world would you use it for? I wonder. Let's just run back over here and find out if we can put it on there. I think you can. I think maybe it like increases the amount of apples you get or something weird like that. People have argued forever that it increases how many saplings you get, and I've seen so many different tests of people doing it that pretty much it's like, no, you're deluding yourself. There's no way that you're getting more. Is it tool forge? That's armor. I love how you can see yourself. Doot, 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 doot. Start playing some heavy music. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we'll put this here. Let's just put a stack and see what happens. Wait, let's put a stack here and see what happens. 169 out of 180. Oh, we got to do this. Okay, so that... Can we add more? Okay. Are we going to use up all our lapis? Just keep going. Wait, Fortune 3 at 360. Okay, it did leave some behind. I was wondering about that. Can we go any higher? Max level for luck already reached. Awesome. So what that means is the next time that I find Redstone Deposit or Lapis Deposit, we'll be able to get a whole bunch more. So can we do this? You can do luck. Like I said, I don't know why I'd want to, though. So we're just going to leave that for now. Let's see here. Yep, I found me a redstone deposit, and that's just without luck. So I think we're going to be good for redstone. Unless there's some strange devices once we get into Galacticraft that we're going to need to use redstone for that I don't know about. But strangely enough, there's quite a few different cinnabar deposits lying about. Is that all the iron we got? I guess so. There's quite a few oh no. Get in there. There's a lot of cinnabar deposits laying about, so I think we're going to be good for the redstone. So let's see here. We'll put you there, and I think that's got everything sorted and situated. So in the last episode, I was looking at all the stuff we need to make this, and the 10 light engineering blocks kind of, threw me for a loop. So off camera, I have built all these except for the light engineering blocks because I wanted to show y'all, don't be scared. Don't be scared like Piggy, okay? For some reason, I thought the light engineering block was going to cost a whole lot more. Light eboniering? No, engineer. There we go. What is that? Engraved thunder. Charge and launch lightning orbs. Oh, that'd teach them creepers a lesson. What are you? What? No. Okay, so what did I say we needed? 10? So this makes 2, so we need 5. 5 of these recipes will give us all that we need. So we need 20 iron ingots and 15 copper ingots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop. Okay, that, and then that. So that will get us that. And then what did it say we need? The iron mechanical component. So I need 10 of these because there's 2 in each. So 10 of these. Ho, sneaky in the engineer workbench. We need 10 ingots and 20 iron plates. So do I have the plate? No, I've got the compact, uncompact thing going. That, what did we say, 20? Let's cut that in half. And some of y'all might be wondering, how did I do that? Well, if you right-click with your mouse button, it will cut the pile in half for you. So you make plates. And while you're making plates, we'll come over here. Let's see here. What was it? Steel, iron. 2 for 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it was. And then we'll go and put the rest of this mess back. So we're going to be able to get ourselves a crusher, which is going to be really cool. Because now we're going to have to find stuff, but we'll be able to double our output, which is just awesome. So I kind of kick myself now. I'm like, Piggy, why didn't you do this earlier, buddy? Think of all the doubling of materials you could have had. You just get intimidated. I mean, sometimes you look at something like that and you just get a little intimidated. Keep your hands out, I tell you. So while that is going through there, let's look and see if there's anything else of interest. So a mixer. We can make cookie dough. That's cool. A squeezer presses juice or oil out of organic materials by what? I don't know what you would make with that, but okay. Probably like a biodiesel or something like that. A fermenter? Extract ethanol from... Okay, so we could make fuel from that. Did we do the refinery already? Can refine one or two fluids into the other. Most common application is refinement of plant oil and ethanol into biodiesel. Okay. An arc furnace. Quickly... Okay, so that's going to let us... That's basically going to be like a Tinker smelter on steroids. It's going to cook stuff real fast. What I wish I knew was, could we like grind up iron ore into iron dust and then put it into this, and this thing doubles as well, so we would be getting like quadruple? And an excavator. This thing is huge. It takes like 1, 2, 3 different structures or something to build it. That thing's crazy. So I don't know if we're going to get to build that. But I'm not going to get panicked. I'm not going to tell myself no. Because we've proven here that things are a little easier than sometimes we let ourselves believe. You just can't be intimidated. Whoop! Nice. So I think we've got all that we need for that. Now what I don't... What is that? Oh, it's a zombie. I saw a little green name tag. There he goes in that corner again. There must be something buried under there that they like. So let's see here. I bet it needs power. A crusher. Crushing an ore is an effective way of increasing their yield. For each one ore creates 2 dusts, which you can then smelt. This industrial-sized crusher is also a quick way of doing so. The machine processing speed depends on the power supplied to it. Oh, so the more power it gets, the faster it crushes. Applying a signal to the front lets us invert. We can use engineer hammer for that. Structure is formed by right-clicking the central block of the front. The front is the wide side of the structure, which has a light engineering block at the bottom. No, come back. Where did you go? Crusher. Stop. Wide side with a light engineering block. Hit stop, hit pause. Add to it. There we go. So this is the front with the light engineering block right there. Where something apparently can go inside it. Or is that where it comes out? Let's see. I guess it's where it comes out. It looks like there's only one spot. So we might want to make a crate to go there as well. A crate would be great. Now, what I don't know is how much power does this thing need? I'll tell you what we could do. Let's do a little experiment building it right here, and we'll hook it up to the windmills and see what happens. Because right now, this setup over there is still making... I think it's making oil still. I need to check that. We might need to put a switch over here to shut off the oil pump, the pump jack. See, it's funny. Here in Texas, we just call them oil pumps. We don't call them... I mean, I guess the guys working out in the field would call it a pump jack, but usually we just call it an oil pump. Let's see here. I guess I could let it run a little bit longer. We could go ahead and let that fill up. And then I'll switch it off because I'm going to need to find a switch as well. I saw you, Mr. Zombie. You just stay out there. I've got switches here, switches here. Still haven't figured out how to multi-route that diesel the way I want. We might be able to do some kind of a... I might be able to use a pipe filter to do that, now that I think about it. What am I looking for? A lever? A lever lever. Here? Here. Here. Here we go. I was going to say, I knew I had electrical stuffs going on here. We are going to need a connector to connect up our device we're going to build. I'll tell you what, let's build the device and get it up and running, and then we'll go over and shut the pump jack down. Okay, so that's going to be our front. Right now I'm not too concerned about where the front is. I'm concerned about where do we plug this thing in. That right there is where we plug it in. So I think we want to orient it this way with the plug going right there. So we want the front to go over here. So what was it? Stop. So light engineering block. We'll do it right about here. Let's keep it away from the lights as well so the lights can keep everything lit up. So we'll put that there. And then it looks like from here we want to go 3. It's going to be 3 by 4. Oh, there's 2 light engineering blocks. Look at that. Good thing I checked the bottom. So, no. You go there. Okay, so, and then what did we say? It was 1, 2, 3 deep. And then like that. I think that's looking right. Let's double check. Okay, that. And then what do we've got? A 2 by 3 light engineering block structure on the back. Looks like there's some in the middle too. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nope, don't freeze on me. We're going to get ore doubling going. So we want that there and that there. So does the light engineering block go right there in the middle? Let's see. It looks like it. It looks like it goes in the middle, and then it looks like we're surrounding it with the 8 fences. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that, and that. Oh, buddy, we're going to be able to crank out a whole bunch of ore. And then we just put these along the top. Yeah, I think because it's going to like make it look like it's a giant hopper on top. Okay, so that. Now, where's our hammer? Uh-oh. Where's our toolbox? As I say, the tools are in the box where they belong. So it said smack this, smack that. Smack you and I'll smack you back. I'm just going to start hitting everything. Right-clicking like crazy. Nothing's happening. Oh, there it goes. Nice. Crush away. Crush away, please. That's really cool. Like it looks like a grinder's going to... Oh, 32,000. So how in the world do we get stuff in there? I'm right-clicking and it's not giving me an interface. Maybe we have to power it up first. Let's see here. We'll back off. There we go. So we got a connection there. I don't want to keep having to cut wires. So let's go ahead and just get some more wire. What do we need? Low voltage. Low voltage insulated. Safety first. So we'll connect you and connect you. And it's powering up. Awesome. I'm still right-clicking and I'm not seeing anything. I'm really scared. Like if I was to jump in there, would it hurt me? I don't want it to hurt me, but it might. Where did I put that iron ore? So maybe if we stand up on top and just toss it in, it'll grind it up. I hope. Like I said, I'm okay. Oh, wow. That is really, really cool. Oh, and it's spitting it out the side. Nice. Okay, so let's. I've got an idea now because I've got a device that I've had for a while in this game and I've just never used it. You know what? You're noisy. Finally, a machine in this game makes noise. Wooden storage crate. Wouldn't you know? Wooden storage crate. 8 treated planks. Where's a bucket? I need to keep a bucket over here. We gotta hurry because it's just throwing junk all over the ground. Come here, you. So, oh, wait a minute. Did it give us different materials? We got nickel and iron. It's True Grit. Where are their buckets? I know I had them. What in the world did we do with the buckets, Piggy? You froze the game. But where did you hide your buckets? I hid them from myself and others. Here? No. Here? No. Did I for some reason leave them over here? I thought I picked up all the mess. I remember using them over here. No. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and do this. We've got the light switch. It's daytime. It should be safe. All right, sir. Oh, look. Hello. Hello, Peggy. Hello. So let's go ahead and dump that. We'll start processing that. And if I'm not mistaken, this should be set up so that we're making molten naphtha. And I think it was diesel. Great. Now I don't have a bucket and I can't tell. I need buckets for everything. How in the world did I lose my buckets? I thought I had 5 or 6 of them. Maybe they're over here. Yep. Look at that. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that this is processing the proper way. Okay, that is gaining in diesel and molten naphtha. And we're just running it through, and the power is being supplied solely to this now. So that's good. Are we processing anything here? Nope. That'll give us gas, kerosene, and lubricant. All right, so we're just going to let that run for a while and get a whole bunch of diesel going. So back over here, get ourselves some creosote. We'll get this going. We'll get this working. Eat your food, Piggy. Eat your food. There you go. Now you can run like a champ. All right, so a bucket of creosote oil, please. And, okay, good. I do have enough planks with me. Go ahead and build ourselves a crate, because crates are great. And we'll place that there. Now I'm kind of curious because it gave us nickel and iron. And I didn't pay attention to how much we put in there. So I've got 25. But here's the other thing I want to do. Now that I can see how this thing works, there was a device way, way, way back at the beginning of the series that we got. And I never knew what in the world to use it for. It kind of seemed silly. It had an interesting idea, but it kind of seemed silly. And I just stuck it over here and forgot about it. And I'm probably going to have to type on the screen to filter for it. I want to see if anybody can figure it out. Oh, we've got coal over here. I need to take that over and turn it into coal coke. I'm not seeing it. Looky there. See how it all came full circle? Now, for those of y'all who haven't seen what this thing is, it's going to be pretty cool. You'll see here in just a second. I'm going to leave the charcoal over here. Charcoal. That's all charcoal. Okay, so we've got the coal. So we'll dump the coal in and make some coal coke out of it. And wasn't it that this stuff will work without power? It just works quicker with power? I think it was. So coal goes in there to get turned into coal coke and creosote. Am I right? Okay, yes. So that is processing. And we've got coal coke. How much coal coke? Oh, okay. So we've still got room. Okay, that's good. So I want to take a chest and a dung pipe. We're going to come over here. We're going to automate this. Yes, we are. I really, really am curious what would happen if I was to fall in there. So we'll put that. You know what? Let's do this. I just have to know. Call it a morbid sense of curiosity. I have to know. Because the other thing is, we could build one of these and put it near a mob spawner. Oh, okay, so it is hurting us, but it doesn't run while it's hurting us. I guess they didn't want it to look too violent. All right, you know, let's just do this. Quicker, easier way of getting all that junk out of there. Now we got to sort all our stuff. Come on, Mojang, make it where this stuff sorts properly, please. It's a little annoying sometimes. So that, and that, and that. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put 25 iron clusters in here. Let's see what we get out of there. Uh-oh. It's not working. Maybe we need to move it forward. Now, I need to... Okay, whew, I was like, I really hope this thing doesn't, like, toss it in there. Let's see here. We'll do that. Don't go in there, piggy. And get some food, because I just realized, oh yeah, I'm hurt. That's not good. Okay, so... chest. That's what I'm looking for. So let's put a chest right here. Put the dung pipe right there. Oh, nice. So we put in 25, so we should end up with 50 iron grit. Kind of curious how much nickel we'll end up with. It almost makes me want to go find some more of the different irons and stuff, or ores. Oh, you know what? See, you give Piggy a machine that tears stuff up, and now he just wants to throw everything in there. Will it, what do they call it? Will it flush? Yeah, that's one of them. I don't think it'll flush, but we might be able to grind it up. Let's see here. What was it, 25 we put in? So we should end up with 50? It is moving kind of slow. How are we doing for power? Okay, so it's not dropping on power. Oh, it does hit 0 at one point. Okay. You are noisy, I tell you what. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's... Wait, no. Don't get ahead of yourself, Piggy, because I wanted to make sure we're getting exactly double. So here's the other thing. We're getting lubricant from over here. And if I'm not mistaken, lubricant's supposed to let us be able to increase machine efficiency or something. Automatic lubricator. What? Nobody's machines are perfect, not even your... Mine are perfect. I built them exactly the way you showed me. Inevitable friction between moving parts stops your devices from working to their maximum capacity. That's where lubricant comes in. It will ensure a connected machine will run at full throttle, 1.25 times its base speed. Pump jacks, excavators, and crushers can all be lubricated. Ooh, that's 2 out of 3 we got built. Oil can! Lubricant can be used to manually apply a lubricating fluid to a machine. Petroleum lubricant is the most effective, which I guess is what we've got built over there. But plant oil also works. Once the can is full, simply right-click on a valid block to lubricate it. While sped up, the machine will visibly drip. Iron golems may also be lubricated, healing them and temporarily increasing their speed and strength. That's cool. A chemical thrower can also be used to apply a lubricant to blocks, albeit less effectively. Simply spray a valid lubricant fluid onto a machine and it will begin to operate at full speed. Full speed or 1.25 speed, sir? Or ma'am, whoever wrote this. So, 2 iron... Oh no, we're going to have to lose a bucket. But it might be worth it. And we're over here where it's nice and quiet. That thing might have finally subsided. Alright, so we're going to... For the cause... We're going to go ahead and sacrifice one of our buckets, but we're finally making some more. We found a nice double vein of iron ore, and we've got a way to double our output, so I don't think it's going to hurt as bad. Let's see, do we have... No red dye. So how do we make red dye? I know we can use red flowers. Will a poppy let us make red dye? Can I put the poppy in the crusher? Let's see here. Back that up. Lubricant and lubricant. Red dye powder. Ooh, we can throw it in a crusher. Oh no. If we throw wool in a crusher. Ooh, there's all kinds of stuff we can put in a crusher. Let's see here. Millstone, give us 2. That'll give us 1. That would give us 1 in string. Oh, that's cool. So we can get string out of wool. I like that. Can we put... Oh, a poppy will give... Okay, cool. So let's just throw the flower in there. I wonder if putting a hopper on top of this will work just as good, but I like the visual of the dung pipe, just kind of like, whoop, tossing it right in. 50! Awesome, that did work. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and do that. And while that is going, let's see here. No, don't freeze. Don't freeze. We got experiments to do. Platinum. Can we crush platinum? What do you give us? Doubles the platinum. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to... Because the nickel was every once in a blue moon. So I want to see if there's a chance that platinum gives us anything else other than platinum. Senor Noisy, that's your name. Just keep going. So there's nickel here, and we got nickel dust. If we threw a diamond, will we get 2 nickel backs? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What does nickel give us? Nickel grit. Wait. Okay, wait, that's going up? So nickel gives us platinum as well? Okay. So platinum and nickel are similar. I think when we're digging up nickel, doesn't it drop platinum? I think that's what would happen. 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's throw some silver in there and see what happens. The only problem is I'd like to be able to right-click and see how much stuff is actually in there. Because I don't know, like, the dung pipe is cool, but it's going to basically toss everything in there. So it would toss an entire chest worth of stuff in there at once. So, ooh, silver gives us silver and lead. Okay. And then we've got lead clusters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll throw in some lead clusters and see what those give us. Noise and other noise. I guess when we start seeing the lead go up, we know that the 5 made their way in there. So there it goes, that. Do you give us anything else? Or are you bottom tier? You know what I guess we could do? Let's do this. What are these considered? Grits? Grit. Copper grit. Oh, there we go. Okay, so crusher. Ooh, we could grind up one. Okay, one ingot gives us one for one, so we can't like infinitely keep doubling. That's smart that y'all did that and stopped old Piggy. So copper, ooh, we can get gold and copper. Aluminum's just aluminum. Lead will give us lead and silver. Silver gives us lead and silver. Okay. Nickel gives us platinum and nickel. Constantan is that. What is that? Electrum is that. Steel does steel. Iron gives us nickel and iron. And gold gives us gold. Okay. So cool. So there's a way to like get a little bit of extra stuff going. So that's pretty cool. All right. So let's see here. I've got all this different grits now. Not like the food. Not like grits. Let's do this. I'm looking at my time. I think I've got enough time because there's one more little thing I want to do so that we can really get this stuff automated. Plates and that and the other. I don't know how easy it... Oh, this is something I thought was really, really strange. Look, watch my hand. It like clips through the model. But it doesn't here. So I guess it has to do with the mod maker. Like something happened and they didn't build the models right or something, so it lets your hand kind of go through. I kept noticing that when I would run through that area. It kept distracting me, I tell you. So those are plates. So we'll do 2 plates. Might be able to get our crusher to at least like, you know, this is how you turn it up to 11. Thank you very much. And do that. Lubricant. I guess if you threw sand all into a machine, that would be lubricant, right? So it does the opposite. Okay, so we've got this. That's left-clicking it. Right-clicking it's not doing anything. Maybe if we right-click it on the lubricant tank, it will fill it up, and maybe we'll see like a progress bar at the bottom. So how do we know how much is in there? Okay, so it's got 8,000 microbuckets, millibuckets, megabuckets. Buckets. So if we... Do you just right-click on the device, or is there a certain space you have to? Oh, it's got mess coming off of it. Uh-oh, and we... Piggy. You got the thing lubricated and ready to go, and you leave all the stuff over here. You could be grinding all this stuff up and making all kinds of mess. So how long does it stay lubricated? See, the stuff stops splashing. How much did one click give us? Okay, just like... Wait, okay, so it said 74. And now it says 74. Now it says 71, so it's 3. 3 per, maybe? Ooh, I love it. Look at that. Just dump it all in there. Go, man, go. You got this. Oh, look at the power. The power's staying up really high. How quickly is stuff coming out of here? That's not too bad. Now the power's dropping. Does that keep the power high enough? No. Okay, it stored up power. That's what it was. So we might want to look at getting like an automatic lubricator and hooking it up to that device. And then that way we don't have to sit there and keep right-clicking it. That's a cool idea, though. All right, so we're going to put away our oil can and our engineer's hammer. And we don't need our manual for now. What else could go in there? I think that's it. I think that's all we would need. Okay, so we're going to go on a quick little excursion. I haven't scouted, so I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. And this might end up... Gosh, that freaked me out. Like, why is there something waiting over here? Oh, yeah, we put up an armor stand as per viewer request. So whoever requested that, way to go. You trolled old Piggy. You freaked him out, you did. I want to find myself some quartz ore. I can't remember if we've already found quartz ore. That's the problem. Step on through to the other side. Oh, we did. There's some right there. There's some right here. All right, cool. We're going to go and just grab some of this real quick. If I hit multiply, I wonder if we'll get like fortune on it. Wait, it says it's not harvestable? Tier 3. What is this? What? But that will let me harvest? Did I get anything from it? Oh, man. What? How is that? Mining speed. All right, let's do it without hitting multiply and see what happens. Yeah, it just says not harvestable. Stinky stinker. That was anticlimactic. What are you? Desiccated stone. You just stay there. I wonder if I was able to get a gas to shoot at me and they blew it up, if maybe that would cause it to get destroyed or something. Pardon me. I can't remember how in the world, if I've gotten quartz ore, how would we get... That was weird. Okay, so... Quartz ore... And get it from burning it. A crusher would give us some. A stoked kiln. Transmutation. Well, that's just uncrafting is all that is. Is there a fiery quartz ore? Is there a recipe just for that? No. Gloomy, icy, fiery. What? Oh, black quartz. Crushed quartz. Where do you come from? Still gotta have quartz ore to do that, though. Stinky stinker. Stinkerish. So do I have to level up my pickaxe? Is that what's the problem? Let's look here and see. Fortune 3, hold shift for stats. Mining level of diamond. Maybe it has to be a higher level. Oh gosh, and we need like 6,000 XP to level it up. Yikes. Is there a way to just level it up over here with modifiers? Would Redstone modify it? I think Redstone modifies it, but I don't know that Redstone like modifies it level-wise. Let's see. Mining speed. Ooh, mining speed goes way up. It adds haste. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. So I guess it pays off a little bit. And since we know where all that cinnabar is, how much more haste can we add? Oh, haste, haster, hastest. Okay, it's the hastest. Awesome. So at least we'll be able to mine stuff faster. So that's good to know. Oh man, we should add those modifiers to that as well. So maybe it's not the right level. It needs to be a higher level. The only problem is when I use excavate, I don't think I get XP for it. So I would have to sit there and like break blocks one at a time to get it to level up. I'll show you what I was wanting to do though. Redstone. Is it this? Redstone Clock. I wanted to build a redstone clock. We need a block of quartz to do that. Aluminum and redstone alloy plates. A clock with time and power controls. Because what I wanted to do was to hook up this clock to right here. And we could auto pour. Like I could set stuff up to smelt. I could turn on the clock. It would start auto pouring for me. And I could just run off and do stuff. And then we could start having like a really, really cool way of automating all of this where we can get a whole bunch of different metals and stuff going. Get it all auto smelted. Because the more automation, the better. We can actually move on to doing important stuff instead of boring, grindy stuff over and over again. Now we've got something to grind things up for us, yeah. Oh man, stinkerish. So I'm going to have to figure out how in the world to mine that. I might have to go mining for a little bit, see if I can level up this pickaxe. Although that is a lot of leveling up. And if I'm not mistaken, each block counts as a point, so there's really no way to level it up other than actually mining 6,000 blocks. I'll have to do some experiments and figure that out. But if you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. If it's your first time watching and you would be so inclined and you would like to, go ahead and subscribe. Click the notification bell. See what happens when you click it. Probably what happens is YouTube will say, hey, you, Piggy put out another video, and you can go watch it. Oh man, that thing is still going. That thing's going to be running until Kingdom Come, I tell you what, because we're just going to keep dumping stuff in there. I might have to go to a hopper system just so it doesn't back up. But I'm going to do some experiments with my pickaxe. I'm going to go gather up a bunch of viewer comments to get it ready for next episode, and that's when I hope to see you is in the next episode.